Hey, good morning. For those who don't know me, my name is Pip Meacham. I am the owner here at ProjectBox. Now, it's been a while since we've done one of these, and someone was mentioning to me the other day that they would love to know my top sort of 10 bits of software and apps that I'm using to help us here in ProjectBox. So while I've sort of been thinking about it for a little while now, it's time to sort of share these things with you. So I have written them down on my pad of paper so I don't forget. But what we're going to do is we're going to run through the top 10 things that we're really using here at ProjectBox on a day-to-day basis to help us do run the business, run the system as it would be. So to get started, the one that's not going to surprise everybody is ClickUp. So we use ClickUp to manage all of our internal operations. So not the client project side of things. ClickUp is more for us to use on a task management, or when we're sort of reaching out with new ideas and brainstorming new ideas and rolling out releases of things as well. ClickUp's our go-to place to manage all of that and to store all of our content and things like that. The next one after that is Colysis. So Colysis is a CRM and business management tool. That's the platform that we use to run our client projects, manage our sales pipeline, and do all of those, the client facing side, the delivery side of the business. Then we've got Acuity. Now, I've recently made the change from Calendly to Acuity. Some of you may be wondering why. It was all to do with the rollout of the business operational support system. Acuity allowed us to automatically generate coupon codes to provide discounts and things to members of the Boss platform so that they can get access to the better priced consulting as it would be as part of that Boss membership. Acuity also allows us to do a lot of different things that Calendly just can't quite do yet. So whilst I absolutely love Calendly and I'm really missing the Chrome extension that would look at my calendar and tell me when I was available for meetings, Acuity just for us just has a lot more functionality and works really well with where we're trying to go as a business as well. From there, you may have seen me talk about this a little while ago, Emma.ai. Now, what Emma is a piece of artificial intelligence that sits in the back end and it looks at my calendar. Now, prior to COVID, I was traveling a lot. We were on the road all the time between different meetings, and I was looking for a solution because when somebody booked in a meeting, I would then have to go and work out how long the travel time was going to take, so I knew when to leave my house. Now, Emma does this for me automatically now. It's an absolute godsend. I've been able to filter things out. So if it's a Zoom meeting, there is no travel time blocked in. Emma recognizes that it is a Zoom meeting and won't add the travel. But if there is a street address, Emma will work out the amount of time it's going to take for me to get from my office or even my last meeting, depending on where I am, to the next meeting, and then also what that return travel back home is going to look like as well. So I absolutely love Emma, well worth the cost that I've been paying for that each month. The next one after that is Grain. Grain is a piece of software that works with Zoom. And what it does is we all know we're having so many different meetings and things on Zoom, and you can take notes down in a notebook. And previously when we were doing strategy sessions or workshop sessions, if I'm making notes, I'd have to write, see 46 minutes into the meeting and then kind of start typing so that I knew the reference point of the meeting. Grain takes that all away from me. So I can take live notes into the Grain app and it timestamps all of my notes as well, making it really easy to quickly go back and sort of re-listen and re-watch the part of the meeting that I was talking about. They've also just updated it that you can upload old MP4s. So you don't just have the ability to do this with live meetings anymore. You can do it with pre-recorded meetings, and also just rolled out today, I believe, is the ability to do it with just audio as well. So it is a fantastic platform. You can take really quick little snippets of the meeting and share them externally as well. So great if you've got VAs and you're needing to take notes and you need them to action a certain part of the meeting, you can just send them the little snippet or the little bit that you want them to see without having to watch through the whole thing. So I love Grain too. The other one that I posted about a couple of weeks ago, we've just started using Assure app here at ProjectBox. Now what that is it manages approval processes. So it allows me to send a document or a web page or a file, video files directly to a customer via a link, and they can go through and make comments before approving or refusing any kind of work that we're doing for them. So I absolutely love the Assure app. It's available on AppSumo at the moment for a really fantastic, I think it's a lifetime price. So you pay for it once and never again. doing, and it's a really, really cool piece of software. So if approvals is something that you're doing in the business, I highly recommend taking a look at this. I will put up all the links to these tools afterwards as well, so you'll be able to go back through and have a look. The next one is actually a service run by a lady here on the Gold Coast. The platform itself is called Map My Money. What it does is it is my financial forecasting and budgeting platform that I use both for ProjectBox and also me personally as well. It allows me to plot out what all of my expenses are, what the incoming money is, and allows me to see what my runway is going to be. So whereas a lot of budgeting and financial software looks at the past, Map My Money is all about the future. It allows you to see when you might be able to afford to go for that holiday, or it allows you to see when you might run out of money. It's a really, really cool platform. Erin has done a fantastic job of developing that, and it has saved me on more than one occasion. So absolutely love that. The next one is on my website. It is the tool that shows you all of my Google reviews. So the platform itself is called Trust Index. What it does is it looks at both our Facebook business page and our Google account, pulls in all of the reviews, and then pops them onto the review page on my website for me. So I absolutely love that one too. The second to last one is Video Ask. Now, a lot of you might be familiar with the awesome little video tool that we have on our website that has replaced all of our contact forms. That is run by the same company who do Typeform. So it's called Video Ask. Really, really cool piece of tech. We have had nothing but absolutely positive feedback come through from that. It does come with a cost, but for us, it has been well worth the investment, with a lot more engagement from new leads as well. And we also use a tool to communicate with some of our clients as well, and be able to send video and audio messages back and forwards through that too. Number 10, obviously Zapier. Where would we be without Zapier? I absolutely love Zapier. It is an incredible tool. I've always talked about the fact that I am not about automation for the sake of automation. What Zapier does though is take away some of the more mundane admin processes for us, such as when a Zoom meeting is booked into my calendar, just like Emma does the travel, Zapier books in the admin buffers before and after the meeting for me. It creates coupon codes when people sign up to the Boss memberships. There's a lot of different little bits and pieces that go on in the back end. So I would be absolutely lost without Zapier. So those are my top 10. I don't think there's anything else that we're really using at the moment that would be too far left of center or left of field. Obviously, we've tried and tested a lot of software. It's part of what we do here is playing around with new tools. It's probably my most favorite part of what I do, is signing up and testing new platforms. So what I'll do is I'll pop links to all of these underneath. And then if you want to know more information, you're more than welcome to reach out as always, and have a fantastic day. See ya.